it's me, Courtney Lee, and welcome to Mini Music Lessons. So today's lesson is Note Values Part 2. Now, you might want to go back and watch the Note Values Part 1 video that looks like this, so that you can review quarter note, half note, and whole note, because those are going to be important today as we learn some other note values. These are a little bit more complicated, but stick with me and we'll learn together, okay? Let's do it. Okay, so our first note value that we're going to learn today is an eighth note. Okay, now if you remember, a quarter note gets one beat. An eighth note gets half of a beat. That's crazy. So we would count it by saying one quickly, or we could also say and. So if we put two of them together like this, we actually count them one and. Instead of saying one, like a quarter note, we would say one and. Got it? Try it with me. Ready? One and. They share a beat. They're like best friends who share a beat. It's awesome. Okay, so that's two eighth notes. Two eighth notes share one beat. One and. Okay, so now we're going to learn something very new, and it looks like this. It just looks like a dot. So if a quarter note looks like this, if we put a dot behind a quarter note, it changes the note value from 1 to 1.5. Okay, so the dot, when we add it to a note, it makes that note count for its same value plus half of its value. A quarter note gets one beat, right? Now, if we take 1 and we split it in half, we have half. If we add half to 1, we get 1.5. So a dotted quarter note gets 1.5 beats. And we count that several different ways, but I'm going to show you how to count it like this. 1 and 2. We do our clasp like we did in the other video. Let's hold it down for 1 and 2. Ready? 1 and 2. Good job. You can also count it different ways depending on how your song is. We could count it like this, which would be and 2 and, because it always gets 1.5. Let's do it. And 2 and. Awesome job! Okay, that was a little hard. Now the next one is a little bit easier, I think, which is the dotted half note. A dotted half note gets 3 beats, and this is why. If we have a regular half note, it gets 2 beats, if you remember from our other video. And if we take 2 and we split it in half, we have 1. So we take half note, 2, plus our dot gives us 3. Our dotted half note gets 3 beats. And we count it like this. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, so one more time. The eighth notes, 2 of them, share a beat. 1 and. Dotted quarter note gets 1.5 beats because it has the dot. 1 and 2. Good. And the dotted half note gets 3 beats. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome job. This is really hard stuff to learn, and you're doing great. Okay, so I'm going to get my ukulele so we can sing a song to help us remember eighth notes, dotted quarter note, and dotted half note. We're going to sing the song 4 times so we can really remember. The words are like this. 2 eighth notes share 1 beat. 1 and. Dotted quarter notes 1.5 beats. 1 and 2. Dotted half note gets 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. 2 eighth notes share 1 beat. 1 and. Dotted quarter notes 1.5 beats. 1 and 2. Dotted half notes get 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's do it again. 2 eighth notes share 1 beat. 1 and. Dotted quarter notes 1.5 beats. learning something really hard with me today. To review, go back and watch the original note values video, and then watch this video again too. I hope we can learn a new thing or sing a song along together soon. Like and subscribe.